These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello on this Monday. I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update right now from ABC15 Arizona. And we start with an update on a search for a driver in Yavapai County after a pregnant woman was hit by a vehicle. Yavapai County Sheriff's Office now believe the woman fell out of the moving vehicle during an argument and was then ran over. Authorities were looking for the driver. They now tell us they have arrested a 30-year-old suspect. That white vehicle involved also found. The 29-year-old victim and her child, they are expected to survive. Deputies are asking if anyone witnessed the incident or has any tips in this case to please contact the authorities. And a reminder, if you or someone you know is in a domestic violence situation, ABC 15 has come up with a list of both local and national resources. They are on your screen now. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is also available anytime. School safety is the spotlight in the West Valley now. The Avondale City Council will vote on funding for school resource officers in 3 school districts. Approval would keep officers in the Avondale Elementary School District, at Estrella Charter High School, and the Tolleson Union High School District. We'll be watching the results of that vote for you tonight. In a brand new Operation Safe Roads report, we want to talk to you about your car insurance costs. We told you earlier this year, it is on the rise across the country, including right here in Arizona. And if your car is totaled, will your insurer pay enough to replace it? Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese looks at what you can do for a fair payout.
No one wants to think about being involved in a car accident, though. They happen all the time. But one driver tells me that after his car was hit, he felt shortchanged when it came to the settlement.
Just down there.
This is where Josh Lissman had a fender bender earlier this year.
There was one car parked on the street, and I hit it.
He thought it would be a simple repair to his 2018 Audi.
No big deal. They'll replace all the parts.
He thought wrong. The repair cost was so high, his insurance company totaled out the car.
I didn't think there was that much damage, but apparently there was.
Then another shock. His insurer offered him just $14,000, thousands below its trade-in value.
I thought they were kidding.
His body shop referred him to this man, Matt Neff, who runs an independent appraisal business, Auto Appraisal Network. His specialty, getting insurance companies to pay you what you should be paid for your car.
They want to get you off their desk for the lowest amount possible as fast as possible. And a lot of times that means there's a pretty significant gap between what the car is actually worth and what they're offering you.
A recent report by LexisNexis finds more cars are deemed total losses because it costs so much more to make repairs. When negotiating your car's value, personal finance company Bankrate recommends you gather all documents related to your vehicle, figure out the amount you're willing to accept, and consider getting a public adjuster, like Neff. If you're still unhappy, you could hire an attorney. But Josh Lisman says Neff's appraisal was all he needed and worth the few $100s he spent.
Winded up with roughly 52% more than my initial offer from the insurance company.
He got $20,000 in the end, $6,000 more toward a replacement car. And that way you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
ABC 15 is staying on top of rising gas prices across the nation. According to AAA, the national average is up 9 cents from a week ago, now at $3.19 a gallon. Arizona and Phoenix are both seeing a similar increase too. The state average sits at $3.51.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. It'll be a mostly dry forecast over the next several days, although this afternoon we cannot rule out a stray storm or two, only at 10%. Otherwise, starting off sunny with temperatures in the upper 80s this morning, upper 90s by midday. And there's our forecast for today, 104, which is more or less a seasonal forecast for early to mid-September. Northern Arizona, high staying in the upper 70s in Flagstaff, 80s for Heber and Show Low, a low Window Rock, and 90s in Winslow and Kingman, too, with 100s across western parts of the state. Now, as far as storm chances, it'll favor areas primarily in southeastern Arizona and even in the southeast valley. Cannot rule it out. Also, the chance returns by Thursday, only at about 10% too. But look at those highs. We'll be right around 104 to 105 through Wednesday. And the 90s, though, Friday and Saturday. Flagstaff will keep those highs in the 70s for a while, too, with some windy conditions by Wednesday and Thursday. And look at that weekend forecast. Highs in the low 70s and lows in the lower 40s.
You can expect another update from us tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com, or you can go ahead and download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.